Well, here we are on the Achilles. So let's get the gear out of the way and kind of explain how things are going here. Preferential targeting buffs my beam overload. So I'm using the overcharged quad cannons because once I hit beam overload, I get rapid fire. And to get the bonus from preferential targeting, I just have to have the skill. I don't really need the cannons. As long as the skill is down, you will get the bonus from preferential targeting. Now the rest of my weapons are all obliviating phasers. I know they're not the best, but it's what I had. One of my omnidirectional is also obliviating, and the other one is the hardest hitting omni in the game, the Pavo omnidirectional. You have the fleet deflector dish from the colony, prevailing engines, Marsilio harmonic warp core, Tilly's shield, mainly for the hull regeneration, because 2 pieces get you that. And I have prototype hexacannons. These are my ISO mags, and I put a twist on the ISO mags. See, because ISO mags don't have crit severity or crit chance, so I decided to add some. And this piece right here had so much healing, it's crazy. So for the most part, it's a normal build. Fleet power network array, And here's where it gets good. The tachyokinetic converter. I had to dust it off. It was in my inventory. The immolating phaser lance. Because of this trait, universal designs. So it gives me crit chance and crit severity every time it fires. Then the Dominion defense screen, crit chance, crit severity. Tachyon net drones, crit chance, crit severity. And the bioneural infusion circuit, crit severity. So I kind of wanted to do this video and hit 200%, but it didn't quite work out that way. Now for the traits, we'll look at that one in a second. That's adapted offense. We have a good day to die. And Breen shield tunneling. Duelist fervor. Fireball escape. You actually see that one go off at the end of the run, and I take no damage. Intelligence officer attaché. Living hull, because I'm a single target build. For some reason, single target builds get focused more than a multi-target like scatter volley. Symbiotic ice, an extra 6% to your beam damage. Terran targeting systems with its crit severity. The Boimler effect. Bridge Officer cooldown, if you didn't know. Unconventional systems, helping to get those cooldowns low. Now here's where magic happens. This trait right here gives you 100% crit severity for 10 seconds. Now I don't know if Deca did it on purpose or if they're just shaking up the game to innovate, but it works. I would have loved to have posted a chart, but I can't get Oscar to run correctly on my system. So we're going to have to hope that is that overpowered and overgunned. Preferential targeting. We're going to have to hope that Casual SAB runs with this and gives us some real factual numbers. Because more crit chance. I mean, it's always been the crit chance ceiling is 100. Terran, goodbye. The runes of our enemy. Universal designs, the crit chance and crit severity. And of course, Withering Barrage. Because I want to keep that, scatter volley up as much as possible. So this is an experimental build. It just worked out. This is wanted on Elite. One of the few, I'd say, single target maps that you can go and test something on. And there she goes. And there she went. And here she goes. And there she went. When you have this much crit chance on your build, and it does go into a 40-second cooldown, so I'm only going to get a chance to use it twice. I mean, yeah. There it goes again. And does the enemy die? Yep, the enemy died. Aww. Pookums. And I also have a half decent gravity well, thanks to the binaural infusion circuit and the tachyokinetic converter. So that's how I'm able to hold them in place. And as you can tell, it's just chewing through everything. Preferential targeting is proccing back to back. And there we go. Whenever I get that crit chance buff, that's the second time already. Whenever I get that crit chance buff, things just die. And die quickly. Now here I don't have the buff affecting me. So it took me 3 shots. 4 maybe. But towards the end, the crit chance buff will kick in again. And for being the third most powerful phasers in the game, these Oblivion phases are not doing bad. Remember, this is Elite. It's just a single target map to be able to test things. And I don't remember these guys ever cloaking like this. but they were able to cloak for a second. But there goes the crit chance buff. Can you die? Thank you. There's the crit chance buff. So I hope you got something out of this video. A different way to build things that aren't just ISO mags all over the place. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and sharing the video. Anyway, GG's, y'all. Peace.